The Senate race has a lot to do with the big early voting numbers in North Texas and really across the state.
All right, so here's some of the numbers. More than 57,000 voters in Dallas County cast ballots today. Turnout was not as big as the presidential election in 2016, but it is more than 4 times the number during the last midterm election in 2014.
A similar story in Tarrant County, where more than 40,000 votes were cast on this day one, with more than triple the number of the last midterm.
Collin County, today's number exceeded the 2016 presidential election and shattered the turnout number for the last midterm election. Denton County's turnout relative to the margins was similar to Collin County. Long lines all across North Texas today, and Fox 4's Richard Ray has more on early voting from Carrollton. Richard.
Hi, Steve and Heather. Those numbers are pretty remarkable. All 4 of the urban counties in North Texas reporting record-breaking numbers on the first day of early voting, at least for a midterm election. And as you saw with those numbers, in Collin and Denton, they actually saw more voters the first day of this election than they did 2 years ago in the presidential race. By mid-afternoon in both Tarrant and Dallas County, election administrators were sending out more voting machines to polling places, seeing high volumes and long wait times.
Our numbers are record-breaking right now.
5 more machines were set up inside the Allen Courthouse in downtown Dallas.
Our election judges are asking us to bring out more machines. They say they do have space, or they're making spaces. So they're putting machines in the hallways and any places that they can put additional equipment at this time.
There were long lines at some polling places in Dallas, here at Fretz Park, for example. 30 to 40-minute waits for some. But the longest lines and wait times we found were in Denton County, here at the Carrollton Library, where the line stretched for 150 yards outside the door. Dallas County extended early voting hours this year from 7 to 7, but Collin, Tarrant, and Denton stayed with the traditional 8 to 5.
Straight up 5 o'clock now.
At the Carrollton polling place, election official Tom Lindsay was assigned to cut off the flow.
I'm sorry to have to tell you, it's too late to vote today.
Why?
Because it's after 5 o'clock.
Dozens were turned away, and there was some frustration among late arrivers, but most took the news in stride.
We're out of luck today. Try it again tomorrow.
And most who were able to cast their ballot.
2.5 hours.
Wow. Is that frustrating?
A little bit, but it was worth the wait.
Seemed not to mind the wait.
An hour and 40 minutes.
Is that frustrating or?
No, I'm glad to be here. I'm happy to do it. I've been waiting 2 years to do this. Hey, if I have to come out every 2 to 4 years and wait in line for an hour to cast my vote, it's worth it.
Not every polling place had a long wait. In fact, it really pays to check ahead. For example, in Dallas County, they have a map of all the voting places, and you can choose any one of them, and they have stars. They are green, orange, or red. Green means no wait at all or not much of one, and Steve, red means you better bring a book.